like, how you do it? Yeah, I feel like yeah, chick in a yellow, yeah, you know.
Oh no, you looks like a grown-ass man.
And even more so, I was just muted. Apologies, I just realized I've been muted because I didn't set my settings properly for the microphone. Ultralight stream, power hammer time, shake hand. SJ commentary, one step of eating the game. Let's go. Okay, I'm
Chiller. Right now I'm watching.
Ooh.
So like I'm doing this. What?
Are you able to hear the music that I'm playing on my computer?
No.
Good. I wouldn't want you to. Not like this, at least. Not like the chorus. Okay.
I hear that. I hear you moving around with that.
Good.
I just don't hear it.
One step from eating grid battle roguelike, much like Mega Man Battle Network on the Game Boy Advance, but much faster and a larger grid. I can't explain it anymore. I'm gonna play. It's gonna be really fast stuff, and I fucking love it. So yeah, let me keep playing that.
Buckle your seatbelts.
Like, I wouldn't blame you if you were just like, I can't tell what you're doing. Oftentimes, I can't tell what I'm doing. It's that kind of game where it's just like too fast for its own good.
Right now, it's clear. It's clear to tell that there's beef in the streets, and you just.
I'm glad you picked that up. That's super true. Couldn't be more accurate.
Oh my god! So I'm doing this throwback experiment. So where I'm on the WWE network, and I'm starting with the Attitude Era, 1997.
Okay.
It's been a good ass time. Like you see the beginnings of so much good shit. You see the beginning of The Rock. You see when Stone Cold takes off. You see when Triple H just becomes Triple H and drops the Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Ooh. And you've already seen this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So like when he dropped the Triple H, well, I'm not gonna. It's actually a fucking reveal because he just like dropped the whole thing. He used to come out curtsying and shit, and then the next thing you know, he wins the King of the Ring.
Yes.
And when he won the King of the Ring, you know what I'm saying? Like he got some heat, and then he came out and helped Shawn Michaels, and that's when they started DX, and that's when he dropped Triple H. I mean, Hunter Hearst Helmsley and became Triple H.
Genius move.
So
Classic.
Then you see them pretty much pull the whole DX thing, and Vince McMahon was literally like, "You can do whatever the fuck you want to do for so long."
It worked
like. There be episodes of Raw where these motherfuckers don't do shit except talk shit. They come out and just do whatever the fuck they want. But you see that shit, you see Intercontinental title. Oh my god, like it's a good time. Right now, I'm at the Royal Rumble of 1998, and Cactus Jack came out, and instead of just walking out like a normal person, he threw a trash can out first, and then he threw another one out, and then he walked out, and then he's bringing in a bunch of chairs into the ring, and the guy that he's wrestling is the old school guy named Terry Funk, and he came out with a chainsaw.
Ooh.
Yeah. The Attitude Era was some shit. Like the Attitude Era was what got wrestling hot. Like it's fucking indescribable. Like we would be like contemplating, okay, so do we watch Raw or Nitro? And then when the Attitude Era popped off, my dad was like, okay, we're gonna watch Raw and then we're gonna record Nitro. We were like, all right, cool. And then after a while, we just fucking dropped Nitro because, I mean, come on, it's WCW. It's WCW.
It's WCW.
The only thing they had going for them was the return of Ric Flair. And my God, was it a return.
Sounds like that's a, wait. I didn't know WCW had Ric Flair first. I didn't know Ric Flair was just like a household WWE man.
They did not have him first. So Ric Flair started out wrestling for NWA. NWA was where he got his real. Then his contract was up at NWA. He went to WWF with Vince McMahon, I believe. He left WWF because Vince was tripping about the paper. He thought he was too old. Nobody wanted to see Ric Flair. Then Eric Bischoff, who at the time had a blank check. For those of you that don't know, Eric Bischoff was like, how do I describe Eric Bischoff? Eric Bischoff was basically like the golden child, and he went to Ted Turner, who owned Time Warner Network, and he was like, yo, I want to make a wrestling show. I want to call it World Championship Wrestling. And Ted Turner was a billionaire. Ted Turner was like, okay, here's a blank check. And Eric Bischoff got to hire whoever the fuck he wanted to hire for however much money. Just like it didn't even fucking matter. Kind of like what those dudes are doing right now for AEW.
Having a good old time.
Yeah, except their shit sucks.
You don't like AEW?
I don't like AEW, man.
It's growing on me. Ricky Starks in particular. He's so good. I've been watching the AEW Dark in the first time. He's just a good guy. The one that looks like my butt.
I'm gonna have to give it another shot then.
Please.
So Eric Bischoff was like, what you mean nobody wants Ric Flair? I want Ric Flair. And then he hires Ric Flair, and then Ric Flair starts the Four Horsemen again, and then he starts beefing with everybody in WCW and just makes it hot. And Vince McMahon's like, I fucked up. And then after that, it just goes to them. The WCW ran shit for a while. Like, they killed it in the ratings. And then after that, Vince McMahon was like, I gotta do something. And that's when he started the whole Attitude Era thing. And it paid off. Attitude Era was fun as shit. Like, some of the most craziest shit happened.
Oh, I believe.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin driving a beer truck from the back all the way to the ring and spraying people with it in the ring.
You got any? If you had to select a person, give me a selection. On name alone, or appearance, I don't care. Pick one.
Okay, let's see. Let's scroll through all of them again. It's good. Ooh, okay. Top 3 are Tara, Shiso, and Violet.
We'll do them in that order. I'll start. Actually, you know what? Was that like 1, 2, 3?
Nah, I was just reading them down from like where it started with the hotness. Tara got me because of the whole outfit and the staff.
It makes
she
sense.
looks like she fucks shit up.
Yeah.
Like she just looks like beef in the streets.
Truly.
Oh, The Rock just came out.
Will you smile?
Oh, yo, this is before the
takeover or War Games.
Man, I was gonna watch that tonight. Was it good?
I only saw the women's match, and the women's match was fantastic. Oh my god, so much happens. It's ridiculous.
I have so many questions.
Good, you should. It was
Question number 1, which I've been wondering about for so long. Are they still burying Velveteen? Because I haven't heard shit from that man.
Yeah, I guess he's just like not playing right now. Because I too have, it's not even that he got buried. He still got like at least screen time, but something about his demeanor ever since the accusations. He just got like gray hairs. Sudden, and he's younger than me. It doesn't make sense. They're like aged him 30 years.
Stress. Hell yeah, that's stress, man. Those accusations. That's
He looked tired now, and that's sad because I really liked him at first. It took out all his youthful vigor with the accusations. Okay, hold on. Gain 30 shield and 1 spell power until the end of battle when you kill an enemy. That sounds
yo, hilarious.
Oh,
this dude just, he's like walking down the ramp to come to the Royal Rumble, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's about to get in the ring. And Terry Funk, that old dude I was talking about, grabbed a foldable chair and launched it at this man from the ring. Like, even he's halfway on the ramp. Like, get the fuck out of here. Nobody cares about you. Didn't even wait till he got to the ring. He just launched the chair. Attitude Era. That's what happened.
Oh, that costume. I gotta understand this character. And
Is she playing music?
Yeah. So it's like you do her attack, and then she moves in 1 of 4 directions, and each of those directions have a different effect. So I
like how she has like a synthesizer violin. That's a flex. That's a flex.
Oh, that is nice. And these are okay. That's a big thing. I like that. Okay, we'll move on. I just needed to see that. Help somebody. I can't help. I cannot. I have nothing. I killed it accidentally.
The reason why I asked you about Velveteen is because I asked my pops about Velveteen last week, and my pops said, and I quote, "Man, that nigga still acting childish behind the scenes."
I believe it.
So I was like, okay.
And I quote,
yeah,
great
man, that nigga still like he like waved me off too. I was like, he's not my friend. What the fuck?
That's for a guy though.
Nah, he said right now, apparently, Shawn Michaels is really pushing for him to get back to where he was because Shawn Michaels had similar drama queen issues back in the Attitude Era. The only difference is he was fucking Shawn Michaels. You know,
that is a difference maker.
Yeah, like there's a difference. So like he had the belt, he was able to get away with shit. This guy, like, acting an ass when you're the headliner of the company on Raw. Like, this is before there was a SmackDown. It was just Raw. So acting an ass when you're the guy of the company on Raw is different than acting an ass when you're on NXT.
Oh, for sure. My God.
So apparently they were kind of like, okay, Patrick Clark, calm the fuck down. He was like, no, dream over. And he started tweeting a bunch of shit that like pissed Vince off.
I can picture him doing like the arms too. Like, no, dream over.
And according to Pops, like legit, he popped off and said something on Twitter that pissed Vince off. Someone told Vince, and Vince told Hunter, he was like, bury him. And that's why he started losing so much.
Oh, that'll do.
That's why he started losing so much. And it's ironic because Vince buried Hunter the same way years ago. Like, some shit happened, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley was like the guy, and Vince was grooming him. I mean, come on, look at his physique. You know he's a fucking guy. He's
the lats alone. Not even the lats. What is it? Hold on.
The whole upper body. Just the whole thing.
The little triangle effect you can make.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just so much. And he had pissed Vince off. For those of you that know the story, it was the whole curtain call, the whole Madison Square Garden curtain call. So Shawn, Hunter, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash, who at the time were known as Razor Ramon and Diesel, were like real tight. Well, Eric Bischoff bought Scott Hall and Razor Ramon for like a lot of money. And that was their last show at Madison Square Garden. So they were all supposed to be beefing, but instead of beefing, Shawn and Hunter came out and they celebrated with their boys and hugged them in the ring and stuff. And they were like, oh, the crowd was like, they're actually friends. What the fuck? And Vince got pissed. So Vince couldn't take it out on Scott and Kevin because they were leaving to go to WCW. He couldn't take it out on Shawn because it's Shawn fucking Michaels. So he was like, Hunter, come here. You're buried. And so he buried he had Hunter losing to dudes like Doink the Clown and just, it was fucking terrible. But the bright side, that's how we got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because Hunter Hunter was supposed to win King of the Ring, but then Vince said, "Fuck you, you fucked up kayfabe." He gave it to Stone Cold, and that's when that Austin 316 shit happened. And then look at what happened. So thank you, Triple H.
Love it.
Yeah, that's some wrestling history for y'all. Boom.
I feel so educated.
I'm gonna start doing a thing to where I introduce you to a trash ass wrestler every week when I'm on here. I'm gonna tell you about them, describe them, and I'm gonna send you YouTube videos for you to watch later.
Boom. I like it.
This week is gonna be Isaac Yankem DDS.
Hey. Is that a dentist?
That is a dentist.
Hey.
Isaac Yankem DDS was about 7 foot tall, an evil dentist. Vince McMahon found this guy and he was like, "Yo, check this out. I know you've been wrestling for a while over here and you've had some great matches, but I want to do something different. I want to do an evil dentist." And the guy was so new. He was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then Vince was like, "I'm gonna call you Isaac Yankem. I yank him. Get it?"
My God.
And the guy was like, You're Vince McMahon, so I just get it. It's fine." He was like, "I'm not gonna say anything." The gimmick was terrible. He didn't even have interest music, Parham. You know what he came out to?
Silence.
No. You know that drill noise that we were talking about that
Oh,
we can't
no.
stand? Yeah, that's what it was. He came out in full dentist gear. The drill noises. Everybody booed him. Everybody was like, it was like, he was getting booed so hard, it sounded like just like one long boo. Like there was never another beat. It was just until the other person came out. And it was terrible. Yeah, like
It's much better because it's not him.
it could have been anybody. It could have been fucking Johnny Medlock. They'd have been like, "Yeah."
Fine. I don't like this. It's gonna be a short round here.
And so he got booed, and then it got to the point to where, like, Vince was trying to push him because, like, he actually liked the guy. The guy was very big, and Vince was like, "I can do a lot with him. He's kind of athletic, but I really want to do this family dentist character." And it took a few failed attempts before Vince changed his mind, and he changed the guy's character. And you're gonna laugh when I tell you this, but Vince was like, "We're gonna change the character. The character's gonna be different." So somebody goes to Vince and they were like, "We have an idea for Isaac Yankem," and Vince was like, "What?" He was like, "What we should do is we should make up a storyline to where the Undertaker has a dead brother, or a brother that was assumed to be dead."
Yes.
And Undertaker thought he died in a fire, blah, 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 blah. His parents died. But he's going to show up randomly, and his name is going to be Kane. And that's how Kane came about. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how Kane came about. Yo, we were at the pay-per-view when Kane first happened, and nobody knew, because this was before the internet. Shit. That shit was scary, bro. 100%. Yo, Undertaker was in the room fighting Shawn Michaels. The lights just go off out of nowhere. The music fucking starts, and then red lights come up, and this big ass dude in the fucking Kane outfit walks down to the Hell in a Cell. The first ever Hell in a Cell, by the way. Pushes the referee out of the way, yanks the door off of the cell, and throws it to the side like it ain't shit. Goes in there and just smacks the Undertaker around. I was like, who is this man?
My goodness.
Who is this man?
Chills.
Attitude Era. I'm so scared. Oh, Vincent. Ah, good time. Somebody just yelled, "I need help" on your screen.
Yeah, they do.
Is it somebody you're fucking up, or somebody you're helping?
I'm helping them.
Oh,
They are just a nurse doing their job.
you're moving rather fast. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I appreciate it, but this is just round one, and I got bodied by the stage 1 mod in my last run. It could go south real quick, is all I'm saying.
Blue bullets.
That's not that good.
Cataclysm. Detox. Ew, boo. Nobody cares about you, Steve Blackman.
Who even is Steve Blackman?
That's a great question. Steve Blackman is a guy that was a waste of a physique. Like a total waste. He came out to the ring, you know what, I'll give y'all two this week. Steve Blackman was this whack-ass jiu-jitsu martial arts dude who came out to the ring with kendo sticks, but didn't use them on his opponent. He just like flexed with him and did a kendo dance in the ring and handed them off to the referee like a good guy. Like a finish, take these. Stupid. Dumb as fuck. Coming out to the ring with kendo sticks and you're not gonna use them.
What? Why? Then why'd you come out with? Where did you just hand them off to somebody?
He did a little dance. He would like kick and spin and do a little kendo dance like he's a fucking Ninja Turtle, and then he would pass him off to a ref. Like, here, take these. Every once in a while, he would get really, really, really upset at somebody like Triple H and grab one and hit him. But it wasn't like a batarang. You know what I'm saying? Like every fight, Batman's going to use a batarang. It wasn't like that. It was like, here's Steve Blackman. And there's his kendo dance. Oh, look at that. True martial artist. Yeah.
That's a South Park reference.
The Rock just kicked this man 15 times in the chest.
And he just sat there and took it?
Yeah, it's Steve Blackman.
You gotta move.
He's going to stand there and take it.
You gotta try, Steve.
Hey, Bradshaw's in the ring. You remember when I showed you those clips of Bradshaw doing those ridiculous clotheslines from hell?
Clothesline from hell? My God. Ruining people's families.
I tell people all the time, look, wrestling is scripted, but the shit ain't fake. Some of that shit looks fake. I don't give a damn.
Just like, why? God damn you, JBL.
Yeah.
Hurting people.
I had to school one of my friends the other day. I was like, look, I had to put my boy Parhammer on the game months ago. I was like, Parhammer didn't know about the Kane choke slam. And the Kane choke slam is totally different than everybody else's. Totally. Kane throws you down. He's like, nah, this shit's gonna happen.
Protect yourself.
Yeah, because I'm not. I'm doing this with dramatic effect.
First boss. I don't like this Christmas shit. I mean, yeah, it's a theme, but like, I shouldn't say that. That's weird to say. I know what
I don't like this Christmas shit.
I hear it now.
Alphabetically.
Thank you.
Damn, she moves quick. Is she gonna launch those trees at you, or are they protecting? Damn, she is.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, she launched.
Should have been patient.
Only I waited.
Should have been patient.
Keep missing. Why? Ow.
Sounds like you're moving so fast.
No. Oh my. Oh no. I just took all those hits. I might switch games. I'm actually getting real. Did she just let me live? Ooh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. It truly is. End my run. End the run.
You better finish. You better finish the job and show me honor.
God, that's gross. Probably said some Merry Christmas shit. I should be dead.
I turned the game off. That's disrespectful.
I've been pitied by my video game. Man. And that's the boss that I fought. They shouldn't be helping me. It must be pity. You're doing so poorly, we don't mind giving you this. Merry Christmas, you suck. And I'd just be like, yeah, thanks. Merry Christmas to you too. have to sit there and take that shit. Because I suck. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. Let's see. I might switch games halfway through. Would you be interested in playing anything in particular if you were up to playing a game? You don't have to be, and that'd be totally fine. I would still find a different game to play. Probably the one that I thought would make me most interested. But who knows?
I have to go get my controller.
Yeah, it gotta work. It's cool.
Damn. The Rock just apologized to this man. He was like, I won't kick you again. And then he kicked him.
Ah, damn.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
That's such a Rock thing to do.
Oh, man.
It's Colin. Oh, that's
Attitude Era Rock was seriously some of the best shit you're ever gonna see in your fucking life. It was so good they made a show for him because they didn't have room for him on Raw.
Ah, yeah, SmackDown.
Yeah. That was his turn. He would say he would lay us to smack us down on whoever. And it was just too much. Vince had Shawn Michaels, Vince had Triple H, Vince had Stone Cold, Vince had Brock. And he was like, I got too much shit. He was like, I got too much. I gotta make another show. Do you know how big of a flex that is? I got too much shit, let me make another show. God, that's a flex.
It's such good shit.
I got so many stars, I just gotta make another show. On another fucking network. Damn. He was on UPN at the time.
I miss UPN.
You missed the black shows on UPN.
I missed the black shows on UPN. I guess that's true, because they sure did have different days that weren't black. Or wrestling. I guess
All of those are on Netflix now, aren't they? I swear I see one-on-one on Netflix, the Parkers.
All of them.
What's missing?
Martin.
Martin isn't missing. Martin was just produced by HBO. So HBO's like, nobody's gonna get it unless we want them to have it. So that's why it was on MTV.
Martin just taking it.
Yeah, Martin just ain't going in the stream platform.
What about... Oh, fuck, no, they got it. Never mind. No, they got it. One-on-one, half and half, sister. That ain't even UPN, I think.
Netflix just did a black sweep. Netflix is like, nobody else wants them. We'll get them.
They're trending. Somebody, it was the right call.
They got Smart Guy.
I ain't putting that on. I almost finished Sister, but I couldn't finish the end because one, it's painfully obvious of where this is going. Two, they're trying to shove Black history and like fraternity shit down my throat. And three, it's just not even about them being twins anymore. It's just like I'm in college. College is hard. I have a job. Nah, man. You know, y'all used to get into hijinks. Bring back the hijinks.
That was before networks started realizing the power of like cutting shows off early. Like we know we're still hot, but we need to stop.
Power.
Yeah, because we don't have. Did she turn the lights off? What is this?
Oh my god. I got no spells. Oh. She needs. Okay, you know what? Just shuffle. I gotta shuffle. And I need to kill that thing because I don't know what's up with that. Oh my god, she got me so good. I'm gonna switch games.
Magic is my forte.
You know what? I'm gonna play different roguelite. This ain't happening. Close. Oh, not close. Okay. At least I probably won't die as quick in the other one, but I still probably will die. And I gotta set it up, so I need a second. Appreciate your patience. Okay, got the game running. Add source.
renegade. Her sword looked too big for her.
It is, but she's also like a robot person. I'll let you watch the front runner. Why not? I got that kind of thing. Oh, but I should pause this music. Truly a Kal-El Kakarot kind of thing.
Yo, mom's a gangster.
Face. Or just horns. That's just horns. That's not even bass.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a tuba.
That's the low brass section right there. I
That's a trombone. Hey.
Oh shit! It's the artist formerly known as Goldust.
Star Renegade. There you go. Okay. Full video. That sets the tone.
Truly did. That was.
But
That
it
was-
looked nothing like that when the
I was about to ask if it looked like that.
Nah. 8-bit. It looked at least a little better than this. This is just like an overmap. I'm gonna do my best to explain what's going on here. Okay, so the world, right? It's fucked. There's these dudes that we're fighting, and they have the power to go across realities, and they are like reality conquerors. They don't just like do planets. They're not out for galaxies. They do everything in a reality. So this robot that I am was from the first fucked reality and was sent to a different reality to go warn the next reality of all the fuckery that goes on ship. And in each time we do that, we gather a group. This like particular group, there's like a customizable few people you can take along. Today I got Valkyrie, the upper right. I'm bad with my right. Valkyrie in the upper right. That was the one in the main title sequence that you saw there. I got a shield in Aegis. I'm not gonna try their names. Their names are tough and hard to pronounce. My Saboteur is like a thief guy. My Empath is a support, and my Archon is a magic support. He do a lot of AoE shits. He's just my AoE guy, really. I am currently making my way through areas, reclaiming them for the Renegades. And when I die, it's pretty inevitable. I've only had like 3 runs. When I die, the robot that I'm piloting goes to the next reality to try it all again. I'm about to fight this dude. Actually, you know what? I don't think I could beat that guy. But I have to. It's the only way I can go. So I'm like, fuck. I'm not gonna say this right. I might die here, is what I'm trying to say. Let me get my music going again because it is deathly quiet.
Does AoE stand for assault on everyone?
Area of effect.
Damn.
My common term. You'll get used to it. I need to turn on the sound.
Aw, Becky Lynch had her baby.
Good for her. Yeah.
Gru Rollins? Is that the name?
Roux? Oh, hold on. You're gonna have to spell that for me, man.
Roux.
Oh, like a butter reduction?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Roux.
How interesting. What are you from the Bayou? What are you, French?
I don't.
You're not. I know you're
understand.
not. Not you. Not you. Of course. We're talking about Valencia and Syrah.
You let me down. Monday Night Rollins. I'm for Monday Night Messiah.
I really do like Monday Night Messiah, but then he moved to SmackDown, so I thought it should be like the Friday night. See, I had something like a religious figure, but now I forgot it. I was in the car thinking about that one day. I need to smack that dude with an AoE. Okay. I can't describe the combat. This is combat took me a while to understand. There's a timeline up top that tells the order of events from left to right. If you do it well, you can push the enemy off the timeline so they don't get to do attacks at all, which is what I've already done, and that's why you don't see any enemies on the timeline. Once I have everything programmed or any instant effects take place, the turn plays out, and I'm letting it play out now. The enemies won't do anything because I broke all their stances, I guess. It's a stance thing. Or at least they shouldn't hit me. I'm actually a little... Oh, thank God. And I wouldn't even say it's straight. I'm into this game. I like the strategy. I like being able to see the results of actions and trying to build a team that can make it work. Although I so far have not. But I put some time on it. Start with this. That should kill you. And it did. Good start. And then I'm gonna cleave.
Cleave in yourself. Grow mustache.
I don't think I'd watch the Cleveland show if it came back.
Not if it came back. I
American Dad comes out with new seasons, and I'm all about that shit. American Dad is hilarious, but Cleveland show was just like, Seth MacFarlane, what you doing, man? You don't need to be doing this right now, and you know he knows.
It had its moments.
It had its moments. Sure did. I give it that.
But it wasn't like it wasn't like Family Guy whenever Family Guy first dropped, and it wasn't like American Dad in his prime.
American Dad is peaking with every new season. That shit's funny today.
Oh, American Dad!
I want to say this fall. They just finished up whatever season they're on. A new episode. Great watch if you can find them. I wouldn't be putting up websites, but I know of you. Holler. You just gotta fight them ads.
You're
watching Survivor? Have you ever watched Survivor? Can we talk about Survivor?
So hold on, let me get a beverage because I have things to say about Survivor.
Please do. Thank you. I too have things to say about Survivor. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is gonna be a long talk. I got some shit to say about Survivor. I need to stun somebody because having you both do a move is not the move. And who's it? Oh, fuck. That does a lot of damage. I can't stop both of you. Fuck. But she can take a hit, so I need to stop the AoE with a trick shot. I get one stun. One stun per match, I guess. Right. I can have everybody do more damage.
Alright, so a little history of my Survivor watching.
Please. Oh, Oh,
whenever Survivor first popped off,
yes.
my brother, my second oldest brother used to watch it.
Holla.
And I used to watch it with him. So I watched OG Survivor. I'm assuming that's where you're starting.
In fact, let me promote this real quick. You can watch OG Survivor right now, included with your Amazon Prime subscription. They have a stupid number of seasons for free. And
Survivor's been going on for so long.
Netflix has season 28, and I thought, oh, that sounds pretty recent. No!
Nah,
there are
Survivor's
like 30 something.
Yeah.
My God. How
so
does
like Survivor
Jeff not age? What is
like
that
Survivor,
shit?
Survivor does network seasons to where it'll be like, sometimes it'll be 2 seasons in the same year.
Holla.
So like, and that's how they do that shit. But anyway, so yeah, OG Survivor. I what do you have to say about Survivor? I'm curious.
Okay. I'm now watching some OG Survivor, like season 1, and with them not knowing like the things that a modern Survivor would. Okay, no. I just started season 1, but first we watched season 28 on Netflix. Netflix has 2 seasons. We watched Survivor Cagayan, and my God, it makes me hate people so much.
Yeah.
And then even more when they're not doing the obvious thing. Like, stop believing people when they swear on anything. It's just come on, man.
The name of the show is Survivor, but trust no one.
Please, God. And then like and I'm watching the next season on Netflix called Survivor Heroes versus Villains. And they got this black guy named James, who I must admit, physique-wise, my God, that man has never seen a carb in his life, and it shows. But he acts like such a little bitch about like all the losing that they're doing. They lose so much. Oh my God, they lost like half their team, and they're the heroes. So it just looks like y'all are shit. I don't know what made y'all heroic. They keep voting out the wrong people.
Nothing.
James hurt his leg, and then James went out and fucking raced a guy, a white guy, who he was still boasting like, oh man, it's not even gonna be a race. I could blow you out with one leg, no problem. But then he fucking didn't, and the white guy even started running backwards and still winning the race against this large physique black man. But they still voted out an able-bodied person. It was the dumbest thing I ever seen. He can't play the game, y'all. It gotta keep moving. Could only sit him out once. Oh my God. And then you gotta put him in. Coach, it's stupid. You're stupid. It was stupid.
It is. Survivor is one of those shows to where you're like, okay. Like,
but I never want to play it. Oh my God. It'd be the worst time in my life.
No.
Build a shelter. Fuck you.
Never doing Survivor, but I would 100% do that real world roll rules challenge shit.
Oh, bro. Hell yeah.
100%.
Get me in there.
Because they still got to live in a house.
Yes.
And
you put me in, AC. Give me my amenities, and I'm cool. Don't. But I also realized, Survivor Season 1. Those dudes took a boat to the island and then just had to get shit off the boat. I think they were marooned off the boat, and if anything they could carry, they could keep. But like these days, the Cagayan people were brought in by helicopter, like right on the island, touchdown.
Oh really?
Yes, it was so stupid. The boat people got like exhausted. It took them 2 and 3 hours respectively to get to shore with all their shit. But they do have a lot of shit. And what the fuck? They packed a ukulele. I don't understand how that made the cut. Oh my God. Oh, there's so much. Okay.
That's
okay. Who you killing? You killing my guy? You killing my support? I can't have you do that.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin just came out, and he just eliminated like 5 people and didn't even take his vest off. He's just, get the fuck out of here.
And I get hell yeah.
You too. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He's got one of the best gimmicks. Well, like one of the best crowd interaction gimmicks with that what shit.
Oh yeah.
Fucking fantastic.
People hate that shit. Now
And then
people hate when they do it now.
Yeah.
They had Fox complain and shit.
It's because it only works when Stone Cold does it.
Yeah. But the whole crowd does it. I'm just like, fuck, I forgot what I'm thinking about.
And then I came down to the ring. What? And then your little dumbasses out here. What? And then I thought to myself, what? Wow. What? He's an asshole. And then I thought I was gonna go back there. What? And drink some more beers. What? And have some more hot dogs. What? And I saw Mr. Man's bitch ass. What?
Speaking of hot dogs, okay, another Survivor thing. Thank you for the weird, the segue. It's weird
Classic.
only because it brought me back to Survivor. The rewards challenges. Sometimes, like, why the fuck would I play for that? It's just so stupid. They're like,
It's not a reward.
all right, you ready for your rewards? Yeah. I already forgot his name. Yeah, Jeff. It sure is Jeff. Ageless, that's a whole nother thing. Okay, this time you do all this exhausting work. You break your back, you suffer some injuries, and we'll give y'all a chocolate feast. Nigga, fuck you. I've been out here 20 days. I need
chocolate.
Vitamins. I need nutrition. I want clean water. Oh my
Purified
God.
water from a bottle.
You son of a bitch. I'm gonna cramp. You're ruining my chances to win the immunity challenge. Oh. And people get so hyped, they're like, oh my God, the chocolate. But it was also so great because Jeff's bitch ass had like little bits of chocolate with him. Like, hey, this is what you're playing for. Everybody gets a piece of this chocolate. and the hero team like took the plate and just started passing it around without taking the chocolate. And then it got back to the front and they just like extended it back, trying to shove it back in his face. But he was so far away that it wasn't really his face. And Jeff was like, but I'm just trying to give you some chocolate. And then like, start the challenge, Jeff.
Ridiculous.
I had so much fun with that shit. Oh my
I
God.
don't want chocolate, man.
I want to win this. You're going to slow me down. What the fuck is you thinking? I don't want
My body's gonna stop performing. Like it's just gonna stop. Like my body's just gonna quit.
Another reward. Completely trash. Win the challenge and your team. Hold up. Okay. First of all, pause that. Both teams were gonna go to tribal today. So no matter what you do. But if you win the challenge, you get to watch the other team's tribal council up until they start voting.
Right.
While eating hot dogs and drinking soft drinks.
What?
Like it was, and they made such a big deal about the fixins, like having some onions and relish was all that big of a deal. It's not. It's fucking. And then like the buns were like the most appealing part to me because otherwise it's just hot dogs, y'all. What the fuck? They probably went to Kroger off the island and just boiled them. They didn't even grill them, man.
I've seen. Man, I can't remember what season it was.
That shouldn't be so fun.
Fuck! I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what season it was, but easily, in my opinion, one of the worst rewards was one beer.
My God.
One
That's so racist.
beer.
That's so bad.
Like a bottle of beer. Like, and that's all it was. Motherfucker, I'm hot. I'm already dehydrated. And you're gonna give me some shit that's gonna dehydrate me even more? You's a bitch.
Yes.
Your parents don't care about you.
And he's like, "We're playing for it." I'm like, "Jeff, no, it's not Jeff. You're trying to kill me." And I hate
Jeff can go fuck himself. That's what he can do.
How is Jeff so ageless? He looks the exact same. Some white people never change their appearance.
It's what happens when you host a show for a long time. You know that guy from the Real World Rosewood Challenge, TJ Lavin, he ain't aged either.
I'm gonna have to Google it.
He's been up for years. Damn, somebody got burnt.
We all got burned. We all Chris.
That was powerful.
It was. She is my heavy hitter. But it's not looking good. All of my shields are down. Oh, but he's about to retreat. Never mind, I won. I mean, I want to kill him. I don't want him to get away, but like, fuck, I won. You're leaving. Okay. Do all I can to fuck you up.
A single can of beer.
They'd be like doing that auction shit. Here's $500 to bid on items. Like, can I just keep the $500?
Where the fuck does Jeff stay? That's what I want to know.
At the Outback Steakhouse on the island, of course.
Oh, yeah.
That was at the hotel. And what the fuck they doing having an Outback Steakhouse on the island? That's a real thing.
Outback Steakhouse paid a lot of money for that exclusive shit. Had to. Survivor is now currently in season 40.
My God. My God.
Jesus, man.
Oh, nope. I can't decide these, man.
Survivor's kind of like Fear Factor. Like it was really good in the beginning. Really good in the beginning. And then after a while, it just kind of
tapers off. You can only do so many bathtubs full of somethings.
Like Survivor was one of those shows where like TV back then, like it Survivor popped off in that golden era of TV to where families actually watch the same show in the same fucking room. Like, yo, I'm gonna call you back. We're about to go watch Survivor. That kind of shit. Because I remember, like, God. My parents didn't fuck with it, but my parents fucked with Fear Factor.
Hey.
So we used to all watch Fear Factor on Mondays. But me and my brother would watch Survivor. Fear Factor.
It's fucking stupid, kids.
Yeah, like my dad was like, I don't have time for this.
I clearly don't have
time
like,
for
yeah.
this.
Bad influence.
My dad was like, this is dumb. They're dumb.
It's so dumb. I know. It's all fucking stupid.
I remember one time my dad walked in on me and my brother watching it. He was like, well, how did they get to the island? And my brother told him something. And my dad was like, so what are they surviving? And my brother explained it. And my dad was like, so what are they doing this for? And then my brother told him. And then my dad didn't even look at my brother. He just looked right at the TV, shook his head, and he was like, and then after all that, they're still going to get taxed. And walked out. Not even $1 million. You're still going to get taxed. If you think about it, though, like, you really need to consider that shit. Like, I'm not getting $1 million. I'm getting taxed on this shit. So is this, like, you know, depending on what year it was, is this like $600-something thousand I'm gonna end up getting worth doing all this dumb shit? Because Survivor's nothing but dumb shit. Like, it's just stupid. Is it worth putting up with all this dumb shit? Some people be like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, watch a full season of that show, then watch another season and tell me that shit is worth possibly winning $600,000.
It's not. Bro, they lost like 40 pounds in the season I watched. They brought a scale at the last day for 2 people to see how much weight they lost. And a mirror, because I only now realized they couldn't see their own reflection.
I can't do that shit, bro.
Ah, man.
I'm too like I just can't. I like my weight. I like where I'm at. If I lose 40 pounds, it's gonna be shit. You mean tell me I'm gonna go down to like 195? Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here. It's that Survivor diet, girl. I eat rice and try not to die.
Hopefully I eat rice.
Oh my god. More Survivor. Oh, I can't stop. See, okay. They were split.
Survivor is addicting for the wrong reason. I feel your pain. It's addicting for the wrong reason.
They were split into 3 teams. The team in particular that did this thing was the Brain Tribe, made up of what I would quote unquote smart people. Knowing that she fucked up in a challenge, a lady that happened to be black just took all their team's rice and dumped it in the fire, leaving only like 5% of the rice that they were supposed to have to last them like until the merge, at least, where everybody's rice is pretty much everybody's. So they just had to like, I guess, starve. How? I don't see how. Ain't got no food. Ain't no bananas out here. You ain't got no coconut meat. And then they didn't vote her out. She got to stay. She couldn't swim. Oh my god. It was like, she was dolly paddling and just struggling, and they lost all the water challenges because the bitch couldn't be in water.
He did that to her as well.
But they kept her for so long.
You can't go on a show named Survivor and not swim. And I also blame them for keeping somebody on a show named Survivor who can't swim. You did that shit to yourself. 100%. You gotta realize that your damn self.
Who's doing more damage? That's a lot of damage. Why do these dudes hit so fucking hard? I'm exhausted. I've also been watching UK, Whose Line Is It Anyway? And hot take, it might be like off the cuff better than the Americanized version.
Really?
I mean, you're missing Laura Hall, so I don't think their pianist is any good, one. But they really do just fly through the games like bop, 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 bop. Ain't no side talking, no Drew Carey slowing things down, trying to over-explain. I can't. And their people are funnier. It's Colin and Ryan doing pretty much like the 1-2 in their show. And the 3rd and 4th seats, just the shuffling of the people, and it works out.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Truly. Man. But they eventually get Wayne Brady, I'm pretty sure in like the last season that they have on Hulu. It's on Hulu. I'm gonna wait to get there, but I'm excited to see Wayne Brady do some
Wayne Brady things.
Assuming British comedy. It's British. Dry as shit. Dry like toast. Oh, they're gonna hit me. Okay. Blocking. Everybody block.
Survivor.
That's not the right block though. You gotta block right. Defend. Deflect. There you go. But I could blow up at least one of these. Okay, no. Unless I'm gonna die, I ain't gonna die. That's fine.
Jeff Probst promises that he's not exaggerating when hyping up the current season, Winners at War, claiming it's by far the best season to date.
Jeff, goddamn you, Jeff. Okay.
Listen to this hood shit. I haven't watched Survivor in a while, so like this shit just sounds crazy. With 20 of Survivor's best winners, 20.
Hold up, of their winners?
Yes, 20 of Survivor's best winners duking it out for the unprecedented $2 million prize. It's hard to imagine because they never did $2 million before.
No,
I guess.
Yeah, I guess it just makes
it's hard to imagine this is a funny outcome for this season.
Bringing these people back. I'd watch it. I ain't gonna watch it live or nothing. I ain't trying to give them that ad revenue, but I'd watch it. I know I'm not giving them the ad revenue, but it's like
You got me want to go back and watch Survivor. Survivor
It's on Netflix. By all means, watch that season. Let's talk about it because fuck that season, Tony. Oh, God.
Oh, you mean season 28?
Yes, Cagayan.
I watched 28.
Marvelous. It's
apparently,
Prime too.
Apparently, that's the best season. Damn.
Says who?
I'm looking at Screen Rant.
It's a fucking trip, man. It truly was. Deflect. I think you're the only one targeted, so yeah. Sorry. What the fuck is vengeance mode? I don't like the sound of it. Okay.
And that's on Netflix. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Marvelous. Enjoy.
More fucking seasons, man. Shit.
On Survivor.
Stone Cold Steve Austin just won the Royal Rumble. We know what that means. Shawn Michaels about to lose that belt.
Oh. Poor Shawn. Man's just doing his best. Trying shit. Won't work.
But he had it for so long now. Like, this motherfucker had the belt for like.
Did you see Shawn Michaels get the belt in your view?
Yes, because it was part of the Montreal Screwjob.
Ah, yes.
The Montreal Screwjob is where if you want to go back and watch the Attitude Era, you should watch Survivor Series 1997. Because a lot of people say that DX started the Attitude Era. No, Vince McMahon started the Attitude Era. The Montreal Screwjob was the birth of Mr. McMahon. After that, because like Vince McMahon before that he was a commentator. He was like Jim Ross. And whenever he did the Screwjob, people started booing him and shit when he came out. And he just embraced the whole Mr. McMahon thing. And that's when the corporation shit started. That's when No Chance started. So the start of the Attitude Era was actually Vince McMahon. He actually started the shit.
Well, ain't that some knowledge?
Yeah. You would low-key enjoy it. Like, it's so old school and so absurd.
I would high key.
And like the one dope thing about WWE Network is, of course, you can skip through the matches. Like you can go to scenes. So like some shit, I'm like, I don't want to see this dumbass match. So like I just go to the interview. So like you can get through like, oh, and also back then Raw was only an hour and a half, not fucking 3 hours.
Talking. Hey, that's the selling point.
Yeah,
it's
so it's like, yeah, so like you can skip through an hour and a half of Raw with shitty matches, in about like maybe 35 to 45 minutes. Knock out about 2-3 episodes a day of the Attitude Era with all this absurd shit happening is so great. Because you have to keep in mind, the fans back then were so much better, because this is back when people were like, wrestling's still real, we don't know what's gonna happen, there's no internet to ruin shit. So whenever shit would happen, people were legit shocked. Reactions were so pure. So you're gonna have a good ass time.
Hey, I would have to. I'm trying to watch Dragon Ball right now. I'm on season 2.
You're going back to Dragon? I thought you hated Dragon Ball.
Nah, man, Dragon Ball Z. It's just not with it. But like, and that's not all the parts. But Dragon Ball, the original, is a great adventure. I must agree with.
You mean to tell me you don't like Dragon Ball Z?
I did as a youth, but going back as an adult, meh.
Any sagas, like you're just not like, yo, this saga's hard.
Nah. And especially with like my One Piece knowledge, nah.
Not even the Cell Saga?
Cell Saga had its parts, but like, and overall, nah.
Cell literally waited outside for smoke with anybody with his arms folded. He was like, I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who it is. Who are you? Fly up here and find out.
You there? Hey,
catch these fucking hands.
You there?
Frieza Saga's overrated. I'm not a Frieza Saga guy. For me, it was either I would have to watch him again, which I'm not. But
exactly,
it would be.
Want to watch him again?
It would be Cell or Majin Buu. I gotta go back and think about it.
I don't like parts of Majin Buu Saga. Gotenks, because he had a chance to just end it, but his childish nature just ruined that shit. Ultimate Gohan and Z-Sword training, because really, why did he even achieve such a level of strength if you're just not gonna use it all that well or all that long? Really, he gets absorbed by Majin Buu damn near immediately, making Vegito happen, and then he was never that good again. Gohan ruined by the Majin Buu saga. I'm just saying.
He was.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I remember, like, I was never a huge Gohan fan.
Everybody was a huge Gohan fan. He was the first Super Saiyan 2. He beat Cell.
Oh yeah, he did.
Everybody was a huge Gohan fan. You get Dragon Ball Z Budokai, the original, and you know why people play Gohan? Because he transformed twice.
He did.
Because it moves that change. Cell did too, but like, fuck Cell. Nobody want to play Cell, he tall. It made no damn sense. How did Cell go Super Saiyan? Yeah, that part I get, but it's
because he's Cell. It's just because he's Cell.
Like, why not blow yourself up again then? It works. You just do that.
Because he's Cell, man. He does whatever the fuck he wants. it just does whatever the fuck he wants. He's like the first Dragon Ball Z villain that like literally doesn't have to say shit to anybody. Like normally Goku's willing to fight everybody, but he saw Cell and he was like,
nope, tagging out.
He was like, let me talk to him first. Maybe he's a good guy.
Not a good person. Not a good person.
Yeah, Frieza kind of redeemed himself for me in Dragon Ball Super.
Agreed. He's got good moments.
Yeah. And the voice actor was on point with some of his shit talking. Monkey. I was like, okay, you can chill with that shit. But still.
You're hurting my feelings, but
yeah.
good delivery.
Monkey. Nah, that's interesting. Dragon Ball. I honestly haven't watched Dragon Ball since I was probably like 13 years old.
I never followed the story properly. I only watched it when it was after school on Toonami.
And then it was scattered because some days I'd watch it, some days I wouldn't.
Exactly. And boy, oh boy, when it suddenly got snowy, I lost. Mm-hmm. I didn't know they even... How did they travel so much? The Nimbus, the flying Nimbus, so good. So fucking good. Master Roshi doing perverted shit. Bulma being adventurous. Bulma does nothing in Dragon Ball Z, which isn't true because like her dad built the thing, but it's not like Bulma did that. Yeah, she goes dynamic, but she isn't like having the adventure. She's just sending Gohan and Krillin out to get balls, flirting with Vegeta. It was better when she was flirting with Yamcha. It was better when they're having the fucking relationship beef.
It was better when she was better.
Because Yamcha was too pretty. Said everybody else. Not, of course, not me. He does do it.
You're right.
He don't do it for me. Let me think about this. Okay. That's good. If I could put it on him.
Trunks had the best hair in Dragon Ball history.
Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Ooh.
It's that chili bowl with that little like bang hanging in the front.
Okay, and that's what I was worried about. No.
Just the purple tint.
No.
The purple tint.
Bruh. Be better. Do better. No.
Krillin is like,
has the best hair in Dragon Ball history. Once he grows his hair,
it's
actually
Super?
quite thick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It grows quite thick. He was just doing that. He was only bald for so long because he's a monk, man. That's just what they do. He has hair. It's fine.
I'll be honest. I didn't know shit about Krillin because I was like, this motherfucker's gonna die anyway.
You learn about Krillin in Dragon Ball. He's a dope dude.
Man,
I was with Goku back in the day.
Okay,
I got the episodes, man. If you got means of me to send them to you, I got all the seasons. I got all the sods.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day,
watch it dubbed.
At the end of the day, Destructo Disc ain't saving nobody, and that's what I need him for. He never does,
but he can. So can Yamcha, but you don't want to see him pull it out all the time because that ain't his thing.
Nothing is Yamcha's thing because Yamcha didn't
fake
even get picked to
fist.
fighting Super.
Hey, yeah. And then he's like, Spirit Ball attack! And then he died against those fake Saiyans that weren't really the Saiyan invaders because I think he was training with like Popo. I haven't learned about Popo yet, but I'm excited to get the lowdown on what the fuck Mr. Popo even is. Because what the fuck even is Mr. Popo?
SB.
Sir.
He's a sir.
You're wrong for that, sir. Dang it. Now I just bummed myself out thinking about things.
Yep.
Ah.
Man got pinned down. Taking advantage of.
Awake. Man.
I want to know why punches weren't thrown. I want to know.
He was too drunk. He was just. He
Bruh,
was drunk
drunk people fight.
to know.
Drunk people fight all the time.
But he's also.
That was.
Man, it's the small frame. It's the small frame.
No, he liked it. That's what it was. He liked it.
Stop. No.
He liked it. That's what it was. He liked it. That's what it was.
She's so funny. No, he liked it.
I've seen small dudes swing on big dudes. Even though they're gonna lose, I've seen them swing for the fences. Just to defend my honor. I'm drunk as shit, but I'm gonna swing. And that man was like, "Oh no, please stop!" Oh, no.
Like I'm awake, but like I didn't say I was for it.
Yeah. And the fact that the man has no older siblings or cousins or relatives that would want smoke. You know what I'm saying?
I
mean, like,
he told them. Yeah.
Because he liked it.
Oh man, I can't.
Terrible.
My eyes are so wet. Who needs their armor fixed? You got 12 armor. Is that even good? 20. Low shields. Low attack speed. Y'all don't need shields. Shields are shit. Shields are pretty shit. There we go. That's what. Oh, that's for everybody. Look at God. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, back to action.
Looney Tunes, back to action. Ooh, I'm gonna fix another beverage, and then I gotta talk about Animaniacs.
Please, I haven't watched the new stuff yet, so I will.
Oh man, it's so good.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Oh, it is. Where am I going? I need to get that guy, so I need to go here and then here. Is there any other boss in the area they make for good training? That'd be nice if it wasn't 2 spaces away to improve my armor, but I think beating him would come first. Should come first. Okay, I'm there we go. So you're not doing anything? I guess you already did your thing. Yeah, I can't get wrench smashed. That would hurt a lot. Ah, shit. Farman actually doesn't hurt all that much, but it does hit every battle. This would kill you. Greg. Should go here, and then I guess I could, but if I'm gonna do that, I might as well do that first. Get the improvements, come back.
Woo! Alright. New season of Animaniacs.
Yes.
It's so good. It's like they never stopped. Can't stop, won't stop.
I believe it.
So
I
good.
did go back and watch old school Animaniacs recently. Not all of it, but a good amount. It's good shit. Really
The
good.
fact that they got the same voice actors after all these years,
Indeed.
it's crazy. Pinky and the Brain is still funny. Still hilarious.
Do you remember when it was like Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain?
Yeah, they tried that shit.
What was that?
That's-
What even was that? Who wanted Elmira, really? No one.
Nobody. I love you and squeeze you and nah.
Like, you're making me afraid of woman. If that was your goal, good job.
That should go, bitch. Good job.
I don't need these problems. What does more damage? You do the oh my god. Why can't I target him? Oh, I can. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Forgot who's doing what. So. I saw this joke on Reddit about Animaniacs, and it was regarding the critique they get about their new season. And it was like, Yakko starts and says, well, the reviews are in, and they say we're just using our new season to push our agenda. And Dot, pointing at Wacko, goes like, what do you mean? Wacko's non-binary. He doesn't even have agenda. And I thought that was the funniest shit.
He doesn't even have a agenda.
He doesn't even have agenda.
That's hilarious.
Truly. That's how I knew they were back in great fashion.
Oh, they have a song called Reuse It or something like that, to where they're calling out networks for just rebooting shows and just doing it over and over again.
Yeah.
And not actually thinking about it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to watch it. I wonder if I can put that in my nightly rotation.
What is your rotation right now? Because you low-key watch some shit.
Oh, yeah.
And like, it'll be Jimmins.
All right. Right now, on the regular, it is start with Whose Line Is It Anyway, America. Then we do a Survivor. And then it's Mad TV. And there's an auxiliary site. Sometimes we watch a YouTube. Sometimes we watch Ruby, which I still recommend. They're currently in season. And now there is a second chance of more Survivor depending on what time we start. But for example, tonight's a late start, so we probably wouldn't watch a second hour of Survivor. A lot of Survivor. Now that I found it on Amazon Prime, we got a lot to get through. Starting season 4 of Mad TV. Great shit. Deborah Wilson, Phil Lamar, motherfucking geniuses. Deborah Wilson would make one hell of a female wrestler. The promo she would cut.
Oh, Phil Lamar.
Right.
Gotcha. I didn't know he was on Mad TV.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's his come up, I want to say.
You want me to trip you out?
Yes.
Phil Lamar was also the voice of Vamp on Metal Gear Solid 2.
My God. He's just so universal.
Yeah.
He's so good at his fucking job. God.
Can we talk about Vamp from Metal Gear Solid 2? Slept on character.
Truly.
Slept on. Like, as soon as that dude showed up when he got out of that ship or whatever they're doing, I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna fuck somebody up.
And then what'd he do?
Fuck somebody up.
Like
the first fight I was in, I was like, yeah, it's gonna take me a few times. It was so good.
It's been a minute since I played Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, I think M. Hay asked about our favorite Metal Gear in one of the last streams he was in.
Probably the one I was playing, Metal Gear Revengeance.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one. He said his was I think he said it was Snake Eater. Okay. Snake Eater made me try too hard. I was too young to appreciate the realness of Snake Eater. Having to like make sure I eat and treat myself and the poison and all that shit, it was too much for me.
Took a while to make a decision. My apologies. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. For dinner, at least. Thinking Chicken Express, but at the same time, it's like I've been having a lot of Thanksgiving food, and it's just like more of the same.
The Thanksgiving food is such a clutch move. I have some frozen. I'm probably gonna bring it out like, well, I don't know, because I'm gonna have Christmas food too.
I froze
probably bring it out
like leftovers like yesterday.
Freezing is a move because you're gonna remember them in like January and be like, oh shit.
Showing up. Go right back to that stuff. But I had to throw some of it out, and that is truly unfortunate. Just couldn't get through, and it was a bit too late to save, which is fine. Yeah. Shit happens. Why is this music so menacing? Fuck, I don't like this. Menacing. Which does that's a lot of.
Only thing I liked about Snake Eater was that amazing James Bond fucking intro. Snake Eater.
Hey, smooth.
It really was. What a thrill. Like, it was a full fucking song. That shit was like 4 minutes. Take it out. Good. Too good.
Damn, that was the wrong one. I'm gonna lose anyway.
He's bad.
It don't matter. I was out of office today. But I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it.
It's very like quiet at the day. You know, like things have been different between Tiffany and the Leads since we had that last Contact collaboration meeting.
Bro, oh my. She sure did message me after that. Like, how'd you think that went? Definitely a lot more vocal than usual. I think a lot was discussed. And I think it starts a good conversation.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know. I'm just, saying words.
She got bodied.
It was
got
man, I felt
bodied.
I felt bad.
She got bodied, man. And like, I didn't even mean to do it, but I was just like, you're not making any sense. Like, she would be talking about some stuff and she would just be like, well, yeah, and I just want to do it this way. And I'm like, that's not what we do.
Indeed.
If we're gonna go by shit that I want to do,
we should go by things I want to do. We wouldn't do much, yo. Oh man.
Yeah.
Just
and I was like,
prepare.
about it. And then your own boy, like Beckman, comes in and he was like, yeah, but the intent on this spreadsheet. And she's like, oh, well, I kind of don't go by the spreadsheet. Get the fuck out of here.
You made the spreadsheet.
You made it. You made it.
Me watch.
You're getting bodied right now. That's what it is. And then when she tried to be like, oh yeah, people are just putting a few words in each section, I was like, first of all, don't come at the boy part hammer time.
She really
don't do that. Don't do that.
Or just good job. Like, even when it's like, did you make a ticket for this interaction? Now I just put yes. Period.
Yeah. Did you understand my point though?
Of course I did.
I don't have to say
I'm
shit.
on team. I just said yes. I gave you a good score. You don't need notes. You did well. Clap, clap.
Yeah.
Move on.
That's what the yes is for.
I don't need to tell someone they did well. I don't believe in that shit.
I
did
know.
well, and the score shows it.
I know when I was at American, it felt good to get feedback. I don't care what you feel. Do you know how much shit we would do differently if we based it off of how I fucking felt?
Never even read my feedback.
It's not about how you feel. It's about what's right, and you're wrong.
Crushing that shit.
Guys. Bye.
When he gets back, I'm gonna ask him about Cyberpunk 2077 that I pre-ordered twice today. There's a story about it.
Yeah, but that shit is so.
Today I pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077 two times.
I've been thinking about it 2 times. Oh, for you and normal?
Yes, one on PC. I'm getting a new graphics card, and I think it would really look good. And one on PS4, so she could play it on the 70-inch, and we wouldn't need to conflict with wanting to play at the same time. It was worth it. It's gonna be a good game. I think that's a lot of hours, and it's a good amount of time. I don't think it's gonna be good. It'll be good. Get our playtime work. Do you need to slash? Hold up.
Do you need to slash?
You don't need to slash. You're gonna. Oh, that's done and done. So with that shit out the way, thank you. It does a lot more damage. I like a lot more damage.
I mean, man, I've been hearing shit about it. People make it seem like it's gonna be day one hot.
I'm sure it is. It's the people that did The Witcher 3. I don't know if you gave The Witcher 3 a chance. It's a fantastic game with a lot to do.
I started. I haven't finished it because it's a lot to do.
It's a lot to do. It's overwhelming sometimes, but if you just power through the main story for long enough, you see a lot. You don't even have to worry about doing all the side shit. The main shit's long enough. Like, even trying to finish the game is going to take a long time. And that's good, because it's packed with content. Fucking. Get this, man.
Did you decide what you're doing for dinner?
I've not.
I mean, so like you have your double points from Jimmy John's. I mean, Jersey Mike's. That's all.
Jersey Mike, like Saturday. I ain't going.
Oh yeah, because he was doing the double points, right?
Sure enough.
You know the $5 box is always a move. Yes. Chicken Express.
Indeed.
When's the time you been to Wingstop?
Was the last time I've been to Wingstop? A long time ago. Yeah, I've been on Buffalo Wild Wings for those BOGOs. Can't beat them.
You really can't.
If it ain't a BOGO, what am I doing?
Especially when it's Tuesday and it's traditional, man.
That's power.
It really
Straight
is.
in my hand.
And now that I have an air fryer, and I can be like, well, these are kind of too soggy. Let me throw them in the air fryer real quick.
Yep. Every time I get fries. Even if I think they're crispy already. Like, nope, they can be crispier.
Yeah, the air fryer move, I had to tell a friend of mine about that the other day because he wasn't aware of the pizza air fryer move. And I was like, bro, stop.
Sleeping on it.
I was like, you're not doing it right. If you're not reheating your pizza in an air fryer in 2020,
Oh my God.
I mean, go ahead with your hard crust.
Yeah, you enjoy it just drying out immediately and weaponizing the bread at the end because that's what you're doing.
He was like, not all pizza gets hard crust. I was like, yes, it does.
It sure does.
Yes. It doesn't matter who it is. Papa John,
You ruin it.
Marco's.
The only
Yo,
difference
they're building.
is that Little Caesars will do it off the jump.
Oh, Little Caesars is made like that. They're like, just in case you get jumped on your way home.
Crust is also
It's also a weapon.
You were saying something, and if you know it, go ahead. But after that, I'm gonna end the stream.
Damn. What's I saying?
I see. I know the feeling.
Oh shit! Have you ever had Jet's Pizza before?
I've not. I don't think there's one near me. There can't be. I look at pizza at Jets.
They're building one by my house, and I'm so excited. It's
I
too
still
good.
need to
man.
get on the house buying market deal.
Yeah,
The
I
preferred
told
lender
her.
shit. So I
Yes.
should like talk to their preferred lender before talking to them, or like will they put me in talks with their preferred lenders?
They will put you in talks with their preferred lender. What you should do is just be like, hey, I'm interested in buying a house, definitely, but let me talk to your lender to see how much I can get.
Excellent.
And then once you talk to the preferred lender and the lender says, yeah, you're pre-approved for this amount, then you go back to them and say, I want this one.
Yes, this one.
Because I went in with a pre-approved from another lender, so I already knew. But if you're just going to go with one of their, like I switched last minute, I already told you the story. So if you're just going to go with the preferred lender, go in there and be like, hey, you guys have a preferred lender? Let me get the pre-approval from them real quick, and then I'll be right back. And then you can just work from there, which it's a hell of a move. I saved so many thousands by going with the preferred lender. So many. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Several thousands.
They were like, oh, if I go with the preferred lender, you're going to save like $3,000 here and then $1,600 there. And then we're going to give you $800 here. We're going to pay for that. And I was like, why? Preferred. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
that's fine.
Okay.
When do I get my keys? I told my sales rep that you hadn't got a call back, and she was like, huh, they must not want any money. I'll talk to her tomorrow. So she's gonna talk to her tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Whoever the sales rep is over there. And I don't know if she's gonna give you a call or what, but I was like, well, she should have his information, but if you don't, here's his number, here's his name. So we shall see.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Good looking out.
Gotta do it, man.
And that's gonna be it for the Ultralight stream. Switched games. Started with One Step from Eden. Went to Star Renegade. That shit. Before we're out, appreciate you being here. Anything else for the people?
Nothing for the people. Nah, man, I don't have
World of Warcraft.
He's probably playing with Daniel Lowry. It's Sizzlor because they're on right now as well. No, Sizzlor's sleeping, but he's definitely playing with Daniel Lowry. Not Lowry. Yeah, Lowry. Yeah.
You got Lowry on Discord by chance? Not that I'm looking to add anybody. I'm just asking.
Yeah. Wolf.
Interesting. Oh yes, I understand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we out.
We out.